Namaste, this is Urban Spiritualist and welcome back to my videos. This is a twin flame reading for the week commencing from October 17th, 2016. I should apologize that I'm posting this video slightly later than I normally do. I've been busy with things. I will try to post another video soon after this for the week after, beginning from October 24th. And then, if possible, the monthly reading for the month of November. I'm doing this because I'm off tomorrow on a holiday to India, meeting my parents, celebrating Diwali with them, with my family, and meeting few friends who I have not met for a while. So I'm pretty excited about the whole trip. In the meantime, I'll try to gather few more sources which will be helping us in our spiritual journey. I realized of late my videos are reaching out. They're really reaching out because the feedback I'm getting are very positive. I must admit, I've never had that many responses in last responses for the videos in last few weeks. I'm overwhelmed. I'm really overwhelmed. And I'm really excited about doing this video because I've got few new decks which I want to use. And one of this deck really stood out. It said, it's like it's telling me to pick it up while I was trying to choose the deck. And then I've got a third deck which goes with my previous two decks, and probably we may get a bit more of synchronicity with these messages. Right. About flow of energy, I thought I'll share something which I always was told as a growing child. Now, universe works with the flow. It's a dynamic process. It keeps happening. It never stops. Whatever you think the life is come to us still, it doesn't. It flows. The energy is given to you and energy is taken from you. And this energy can be emotional, physical, or materialistic, whatever it is, or spiritual. The energy is what is given to you, is taken from you, because the whole feng shui, the whole vastu of the universe has to be maintained. Now, recently I was speaking to one of the co-spiritualists and I told something which she said, oh, you should tell that in your videos because that is an amazing concept. Now, in India, my grandmother and my mother always used to say Krishnarpana. Krishnarpana means I'm presenting it to you, Lord Krishna. Krishna is like, of course, God or the universe. So basically, whenever these days nobody heat their milk, but when you get this milk from the dairy and when you put it on the herb and start boiling it, sometimes you tend to forget that you have put the milk on the boil, and you just move away from the place or from the kitchen. And when you come back, you realize your milk has boiled. And milk, when it boils, it raises and it foams and it falls off. Now this, in India, whenever that happens, people, what they just say is Krishnarpana. Milk, again, is a mark of prosperity. And your prosperity, what you are supposed to keep as overflowed and gone out of the vessel. That means you are taken. Your energy is taken from you, or your certain thing is taken from you, and then you have to just say that, Lord, I have left it to you, and this is for you. So you are significantly or tokenly giving your energy out in a different form. Similar things we say for a lot of other things. Suppose recently I was supposed to get some money I had lent to a friend, and I didn't get it. And that friend refused. He said, "Well, I can't give you. I can't." At that point, I felt like saying Krishna Arpana, and which I did. I said Krishna Arpana. Now, when you do that, it says that that money won't stay with that person either. That money will be paid forward and gone back to the universe, because the forces are aligned in a way that I had to give some energy, and that energy went from me in the form of the money, and that person will give it to someone else or lose it in some other form to someone else. So this cycle, this flow of energy keeps going, and that's the best way to look at it. Whenever you think that you have lost something, or you are losing something, don't get worried about it too much. Just think that it is the universe's way of taking things from you, and that's how the energy flows, and the whole dynamism, the whole dynamics of the universe is maintained. It's a good thought, and I feel very good after letting it go and surrendering to the universe. Right, we shall begin with a prayer. Today's prayer, what I have chosen is Sri Sharada Stotra. This is a very basic prayer taught to children in India. It's one of the first prayer. I would say Vakratunda Mahakaya is the most common prayer or a verse taught to children, but this one comes close to it. This is a prayer for Saraswati or Sharada, who is one of the divine feminine. She is the goddess of knowledge. She is the one who has got a sitar. She plays a sitar, and she writes a swan. So she always wears white, and she's a most serene goddess. Somebody did mention a very interesting fact. Sarah, the name in Western world, is derived from Saraswati, and is based on Indian origin of Mother Goddess. I don't know how much of it is true, but that was a very interesting thought. Right, let me start with the shloka. Saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishami siddhir bhavatu me sada. It says, O Lord Saraswati, or Goddess Saraswati, I pray to you. Come bless me. Kama Rupini. Kama is wish. Rupini is manifestation. So one who manifests all the wishes. Vidyarambham karishyami. Vidya is knowledge. Arambham is beginning. I'm starting my knowledge, or I'm starting the quest of my knowledge. Karishyami is I'm starting. Siddhir bhavatu me sada. You be with me and bless me always. So with that prayer, let us start the reading. Okay, for the Divine Masculine, I'm using the same cards which I always use, which is Nature's Whispers. And for Divine Feminine, again I'm using the same deck, Mystical Wisdom. Now then, for the blessings, if you remember, previously I used to use a deck called Fairy Guidance or something like that. I don't remember it very well, but I got something similar to these two cards, so I thought I'll use them. It is called Whispers of Love. Now it is just like playing with words, isn't it? It's the same cards, but it's not same cards. It's similarly illustrated cards. Let us begin with the reading. Okay, I'm going to choose 4 cards for Divine Masculine. I've already shuffled them once and I'm going to shuffle them again. Okay, this stood out. Number 1. Two, 3, 4. Right. And for Divine Feminine energies, I'm shuffling these cards. One, two, oops, that fell off. 3, 4. Sorry. Sorry, I keep dropping these cards. One of my co-spiritualist friend did mention the best part of my reading is when I drop the cards. And she even mentioned that it reminded her of Julia Child dropping her turkey while cooking. And oops, I did it. Kind of a thing, yeah. And this is the 4th card. Right. Let us start with for the energy reading between them. Okay, I'm very excited about these new cards. One, 2, 3, and 4. Right. Right. Praying again to Lord Ganesha and Saraswati to come and bless us. And let us see what have we got for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine for the week of October 17th. First card for Divine Masculine is, says pause, stop, pause. Right. Pause doesn't mean stop. Pause means take a break. Pause is when you revise. Pause is when something's going wrong. Just stop for a moment and take a break and then continue again. So there is this beautiful angel who is not flying. Her wings are down and she is holding a tree, and it's a beautiful illustration. I think that the card is saying is pause, take a break, revise your strategy. That's what I'm getting. Revise your strategy. It may be towards Divine Feminine, or it may be telling the Divine Masculine to stop and look at the Divine Feminine. That is where your destiny is. You are running too fast, or you have to take a break and revise and assess the situation. Actually, this card is facing towards Divine Feminine card. So is divine masculine stopping and looking at divine feminine? Let us see what the divine feminine has got for this week. My God, I can't believe this card keeps coming again and again and again. Seven deadly sins, seven deadly sins. This card came before twice, once for masculine and once for feminine. I can resonate with it, to a certain extent. I do resonate with it. I think there is lot of ego, lot of jealousy when it comes to divine feminine. Maybe this card is saying that you have to pause, or is this divine masculine is asking divine feminine to pause? I don't know, but this card came out. I'm surprised this card coming out, and I don't know what sort of another sin is waiting. I am loving it. I am loving it. Look at that. It says I love you. So the card says, if you see, the alignment of cards are like this. Divine masculine is looking towards divine feminine, and divine masculine is told to pause. And divine masculine is saying, I love you to divine feminine. But divine feminine is in her own world. Maybe distracted by the seven deadly sin. Or maybe, I don't know. But I can only tell what cards I've got, and the interpretation can be different for different people, that is what something I realized of late. Sometimes I tell something to people, and then I realize, oh God, that doesn't make sense. But the people have got back to me and said it makes perfect sense, because their interpretation of the cards were entirely different than what I was trying to interpret them. So that is the card for divine masculine and divine feminine. Next card for divine masculine is new experiences and possibility. Look at those. Oh, this is a beautiful illustration. I can't believe, wow. Divine masculine is riding a horse, and the horse is in, this tree keeps coming for divine masculine. Maybe because the deck is full, quite. I mean, it's a deck related to nature, so maybe that is the reason why tree is always there, and tree is one of the biggest, one of the most common illustration when denoting the nature. New experiences and possibilities. New experiences. So divine masculine is told, pause, and then say, there are new experiences and possibilities. He is looking towards divine feminine, who probably is again distracted by seven deadly sins. And then he is looking towards divine feminine with admiration, with expressing his love. So it's sort of cards, our table is turning, isn't it? Now it is the divine feminine is running away, maybe from divine masculine. I don't know. But let us see the next card. Dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest. So is it that divine feminine is living the life to the fullest? And fullest means you are to experience both positive and negative things, and that's why the previous card was seven deadly sins, and dragonfly comes next. Interesting, very interesting. To a certain extent, I can resonate with living life fullest, though I am not sure about seven deadly sins in my life, which probably is, I mean, maybe I'm egoistic, maybe I am jealous. Well, sometimes, yes, I do feel jealous of certain things in life. And at the end of the day, I'm only human, and so he is. That's what the card says. You are a human, you have to live life fullest. And the very interesting card is express love through gifts. So that is the relationship card coming. It's aligning the way that there is divine feminine and divine masculine, and there is gifts between them being exchanged. So that what it is. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. It doesn't say necessarily but it probably is for divine masculine, divine feminine, because these cards were for the bond or for the relationship between them. So I would go with that. Then the next card for divine masculine says, be true to your heart. Now this card, be true to your heart, aligns with this. Divine masculine is pausing, and divine masculine is realizing there are new experiences and possibilities in life. And then the next card comes is, it is asking divine masculine to be true to his heart. His heart belongs to divine feminine, and divine feminine, even though may not be with him right now, but he has to be true to his heart, and he has to step up. Or at least acknowledge that this connection is there. So that's what I'm getting from my cards today. And for divine feminine, Archangel Raphael. Now this card again comes this week, which I think divine feminine has got lots of work to do, and that's what is happening here. Divine feminine is living life fullest, in the process getting 7 deadly sins encountered in life. And Archangel Raphael, he is a provider of healing. So Archangel Raphael tells divine feminine that he is around her. He is trying to bless her. He is trying to heal her. And I do see that happening, because of late, in my personal experience, I needed quite a lot of healing, quite a lot of work on myself to do, and I do resonate. I am living life fully. I'm living life the fullest. In the process, I am encountering 7 deadly sin. How much of it I'm absorbing in my life is other question, but definitely these cards are saying something here. Right. Let us see the next card for divine masculine. Clear out the old. So clearing out, if you see, oh, beautiful. So if you see, there is a lock where the heart is. Yeah, here. And then behind there is a light coming, and the person is turning back to the light, and then there is beautiful rose there. So it is asking to clear out your clutter, clear out your emotional clutter, clear out your spiritual clutter, clear out things which needs to be cleared out, so that you can make place for the new things to come in life. And that new thing can be materialistic, or the new thing can be spiritual or emotional. So divine masculine is realizing, is pausing, is looking at the possibilities and experiences. He's being true to his heart, and then he's clearing out his clutter. And that is probably is making way for divine feminine to come. Okay. And the next card for divine feminine is knowledge. So the whole process of living life fullest and going through the 7 deadly sins, which is coming again and again for divine feminine, is a learning process. And at the end of the day, this knowledge, what her soul, her mind gains through the experiences in life, probably is what needed. So seek knowledge. It says seek knowledge, or you are seeking knowledge through your experiences and the whole process of learning, the whole process of loving. Right. Okay. Now that I forgot to tell you about the last card of for the relationship. It says do something for someone else. It may be for both divine masculine and divine feminine. They have to do something for someone else. Um, don't make your twin flame relationship your life, this divine partnership your life. It is not. It's part of you, I agree, but it is not you on entirety. That is the whole process of attaining your entirety in soul, through this path. And that's what I'm getting. So you have to start looking for things on others as well. So you need to do something for someone else as well. So that's what I'm getting here. Okay. Now for the fourth relationship card, what I got, be in the present and dream of the future. So be in the present but dream. I always used to say, dare to dream. With dream starts responsibilities, and responsibilities bring you back to present. So you have to be in present. Be in the present, enjoy mindfulness. I mean, I've recently started practicing mindfulness, which is helping. It's difficult, but which is helping, because twin flame journey tends 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 to take you away from the present. It does. I must admit, it does. Um, because of the whole process of pining for that reunion, and that's when our focus is shifted from what we have got now, and it is gone to future. So that's what I'm getting here. No, that is not all about twin flame journey. You have to concentrate on present. Right. I think message is clear. The zest of the reading is divine masculine is in a very better place now. His process of self-realization, his process of realizing the connection, his process of being true to himself and opening up to the connection is getting there. On other hand, divine feminine is going through the process of life, because I think it has been a period since the divine feminine probably has gone into a sort of man cave. No, that's not the word. Has gone into her own hermitage, spiritual hermitage, or um, or um, or mental hermitage, where her focus always was spirituality, and now is the time she is opening up. She is doing certain soul searching exercise, and from there she is moving towards divine masculine. I wish I could have told that there is a reunion card here, but looks like there is a possibility of reunion in a near future, but there is still a lot of work to do. So that's the clear message what I'm getting. Before I finish for this week, I need to draw a card each. Now this is an amazing fortune telling deck I got. So there you go. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, this is the deck I was saying that it was jumping out of my deck shelf, and asking me to pick. So I've already shuffled it once. Let me shuffle it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one card each for both. Oh, this is for divine masculine. And this is for divine feminine. Now, this is relatively new deck, recently come in the market, recently published. The card for divine masculine is courtship. Again, very classic European illustration. Now, I don't know whether this courtship is related to a karmic connection or with divine feminine. I think it is more to do with the karmic connection, which makes proper sense to me. And the card for divine feminine is family room. Again, this resonates with me because I'm going on a holiday. I'm going to see. I'm going to India to meet my family, my parents, my siblings, my nephew and niece. So for I think its whole thing is to connect with your family. You know, be with your family, to connect with your family, and that's what I'm getting with these cards. Divine masculine is courtship. Divine feminine is family room. So divine masculine is enjoying, but I think deep inside is waking up to the truth of clearing out his old and making room for new. And maybe this courtship comes as a part of making room for new, or is it his another learning curve has started? I don't know, but that's what I'm getting here. Before I end, one last deck I'm going to open now, and this is Wisdom of Oracle. I'm just playing with words here, sorry. Right now, oops, this is a card for divine masculine. There are two cards coming up for divine feminine. I try to avoid getting these two cards, but maybe because there's a lot of things going on in divine feminine's life, maybe these two cards want to come out. Okay, let us see what of these cards have to tell us. The card for divine masculine is blessed. No wonder he is blessed, because he's got a courtship. He's opening up his heart, and that is what it says. And the cards for divine feminine. Time for a nap, which is again maybe similar to the card for pause. So asking divine feminine to rest, take that nap. Perhaps that's what I'm getting. And the second card is the fates. So whatever is happening in your life, divine feminine, it's probably is the fate. It is your taking nap. Perhaps is you have to take a break. You have to rest yourself for your mind, for your body, and this is fate. What is happening? So there's no point in fighting it. That's what I'm getting, and I think the journey is there. Journey is going on. I wish the reunion is close, but not. But then we have to go through this journey, the whole process, and I can resonate everything here. What's happening in me and my twin's life, perhaps is what going on here is the right thing happening there. So on that note, finally, I want to have one card whisper or a blessing from angel wishes from Debbie Mellon. Okay. The message is loud and clear. Love will get you through. So the reading says that yes, it is not, the journey is still there, journey is still happening. Divine masculine is getting there, is looking towards divine feminine and working towards her. Maybe in the meantime he will attract few courtships and things like that, but Divine Feminine has got a lot of work to do. I think I agree with these cards. I think there is a lot of work to do, and I think we, seven deadly sins, for me, here is ego probably. So, sometimes you think that I've done my work. Why is he not coming? Or I'm there. No, you say that you are there, or is it your ego saying that you are there? So that's seven deadly sins is. And then you have to gain that knowledge through the living the life fullest, and take time, nap, and this is a fate. And remember, love will get you through this. So the spread what I had, I've explained to you. It may resonate to you in a different way. I just have to tell what comes to my mind, or what the spirit world is asking me to tell you. But the card spread is quite sort of clear now, and it makes sense. Okay, so on that note, keep subscribing me on YouTube, because more subscription I get, more. I think I've already reached number 200 subscriptions by now, which is relatively good for a relatively new channel. I think this is 13th video I'm posting, and each video I've got 800 to 1,000 views, which is a pretty good going. And the feedback I'm getting, I know even it helps one person, it is worth it. So with that note, I hope you guys have a nice rest of the October. I'll try to post one more video for the week after this, that is for October 24th, before I go, and if possible a monthly reading as well. On that note, namaste.